Gosh dang it. I played the music and I've said hello to each and every one of you. I've even told a stupid story that I was like, man, I really wish I hadn't said that. I thought that to myself. And then I was like, why is T Rex saying late, late, late? And then I see 5 more minutes. I'm like, what is this? What's all this about? And then I'm like, I look up. I didn't say it live. Hey, John H., how you doing? Kelly, what's going on? So I'm saying only hi to the new people because everybody else here, from 80s man to T42 to Kimberly, I had asked you a question too. I was like, how's Memphis going? Yeah, all that. I said hi to all of y'all. You just golly. Linda's there. What's going on? David Del Prince, how are you? Broken hearted. Guys, I should that was bad. Hey Beth. Yeah, maybe be sure that you have live chat turned on, by the way. Live chat. Oh no, Kimberly. I played the music. I was talking. So I asked you right off the bat. I said, Kimberly Ray, how you doing? How's Memphis right now? How has anything happened? Let me know if it does. And I had a whole conversation. I was like, boy, usually you should say, yeah, I'll be sure and let you know or something. There's no reply from you. Why didn't you reply to me, Kimberly? Oh yeah, because I hadn't hit the live button yet. You just got the notification dropped. Thank you. Thank you. It's good. The notification just now went out. Hey, Harley, what's up? Liz Barnes. How did the notification just now go out? I scheduled this. I have a whole I did okay, look, we're gonna go quickly here. And then we'll go into some weird stuff. Because I want to cover some weird stuff. Because this is some really weird stuff. Zach, what are you doing? Zach, hey, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights! Inspire! That sounds like you're with Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, which is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Beth, this new member. How are you, Beth? Be sure and get the Discord link. It should be good in there. I'll put a new one up. If it's not, what you do is you go to my page and there'll be tabs up top, and there's one that says members. You click it and you go scroll down. You can see all the private things I send to members. And I have a whole bunch of shorts. I'm gonna do I'm gonna put them all out at once. It literally just popped up 1 minute ago. Well, it takes about 10 minutes for it to take effect after you take the pill. Hey, Mama Coles, what's going on? So weird. So freaking weird. Anyway, long night because I took my dad to go see my mom. We're here now. Wendy Bono, what is happening? She's doing well, doing well. But Wendy, when are you gonna jump out of a plane again? You're the right Wendy, right? Oh my gosh. Baker, y'all. Well, he came on last night for a little bit, right? Well, he somebody, he introduced me to somebody, and then last night he said, "Who is this person? I don't know them." Oh, Kelly, you know what he said about you? He said, "Did you get a message from Kelly about her channel?" And I was like, "Yeah, we talked about it after Friday Night Live a couple weeks ago." He goes, "We did?" I said, "Yeah, we did." As a matter of fact, you did most of the talking. You talked more to her than you talked the entire time I've known you. I did? Oh my gosh. Anyway, stress gets us all. Um, yeah, he was there. He was there. Wait, is Let's Go here? Is Let's Go here? Is that what I saw somebody said, hey, Brandon? I don't see Let's Go. Maybe he's not here. Well, if he's not here. Oh, sorry, I didn't take that off. Did somebody say that? I don't know. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, wow, cool. Electricity just fell out of the sky. So that's the let's go. How you doing, man? Um, you hear that? That's thunder. I don't know where a single flashlight is right now. I don't care. I don't even care. I'm here with you guys. Let's talk. Hey, Tanya from Oz, how's it going? Um, Ben Franklin did invent electricity, Zach. You're absolutely correct. And he did something else with it. I don't know, but he did it. Ben Franklin's awesome. Absolutely awesome. What did you do, T-Rex? You spent $400 in super chats last week. You're going you're going to channels that you shouldn't go to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Your phone, oh, yeah. Your phone has a flashlight, but it's my camera. What am I going to do? I mean, I get it if I lose power. Well, actually, if I lose power, I can turn the Wi-Fi on the phone, run the laptop through it until those things lose power. Yeah, we'll figure something out. And we are very gracious for you. You had a lot of very good comments and stuff. And I think one of the things I want to talk about tonight, it was one of those things that you're kind of raging over, and it was the Charlie Kirk deal. And hey, Mary Rotella, how you doing? Um, Linda Zay, what's up? Shane Train. So guys, I sat down tonight and saw there's questions now saying that Charlie Kirk that the bully got stuck. And I was like, so this is one of those times. Now this is it's very interesting why I want to talk about that. Because I saw the exit wound. I saw this, right? And it's like, are you guys familiar with the Mandela effect? Nelson Mandela was a dude in like South Africa. He went to jail for communism purposes. Anyway, so the reason why it's called the Mandela effect, the internet had, hey, K Dubs, how you doing? The internet discovered that there was a large group of people that thought Nelson Mandela died in prison, and another group that said he didn't. So the question became, this is how you, and then it was like, so if you're under the assumption that he didn't die in prison, you start asking all these questions and they all end up being the same answer. If you're under the assumption that he did die in prison, you ask all the same questions and you get a different answer. So what PhDs of algorithms have figured out is that they think that is an example of string theory and that half the people that are here are actually from a different quantum. It's weird, isn't it? God, I love the internet. So then the question is do governments or politicians or whatnot fill in the blank? Do they do these things to manipulate your mind? So what you think you saw, you didn't really see. So like on the Mandela effect, it became, is it called the Bernstein Bears or the Berenstein Bears? There's a little bear family. It's every children's favorite book. Found out it's different. There's a whole bunch of Mandela effect things. Matter of fact, um, the internet autist? Do you say internet autist with like 7 extra words? Oh, yes. I'm glad that you simplify it. No, I said um, PhDs of the algorithms. But yeah, basically the autist, the internet autist, which is a thing that's highly praised in certain sections of the web. Places where I'm not even so sure if you mentioned them. That's not against um, YouTube term contract deal. Hang on, let me see here. Let me oh, wrong word, man. Yeah, trust me. All this makes sense. It's all one big circle. It makes a point, but you know what? You have to have the facts before you can have. This is an experiment of critical thinking. It has nothing. It is nothing like I thought I was going to be. I derailed myself maybe, but this is very important. Oh, good. This is from Good Housekeeping. No, I just want to do a few of these. Hang on. All right. Okay. Now I don't want to share the article with you because I want to be able to I don't want you to be I want the surprise fact. So it all starts with Nelson Mandela's death. Did he die in prison or did he die out of prison? Was he released? Oh, that was another blink. Yes, T-Rex, you naughty Nautica, you. Oh wait, hold on. Who's here? I just missed somebody. Betsy Weingartner, how you doing? There you go. So this is what Kelly's saying. This is about Charlie Kirk. Um, so it I saw right here. Okay. They're saying like what Kelly's saying is that you had an entry and then it turned and went straight down. And they're saying that that saved somebody else's life. How would the surgeon know it saved somebody else's life? It was a miracle no one else was killed. How does he know that was a miracle no one else was killed? Does he have the exit trajectory? Isn't that weird? Um, anyway, so supposedly that's what happened to Charlie Kirk. I remember this, okay? So that's how we got to the Mandela effect. And some of the things are you guys know Shaggy from Scooby Doo? He had big old Adam's apple. You know who I'm talking about? They say Shaggy's never had an Adam's apple. Right? Um, how does Mickey Mouse hold his pants up? With his suspenders, correct? Mickey Mouse doesn't wear suspenders. Mandela effect. These are examples. That's all it is. Um, what's this one? Oh, oh, T-Rex probably knows this. What was the there's a movie where Sinbad, you know the comedian? He played a genie. What was that movie? Sinbad never played a genie. Now I've had people fight me over that one. So anyway, T42 said nothing to say. She says, "Will you please hit the thumbs up so I can get rid of this guy?" Um, yes. Okay, so that's what the surgeon's saying. The 30 has no velocity that if it gone through, it come together. Yeah, aren't you guys? You know, it's funny about this whole thing. I bet there's people of a certain political persuasion that are upset that what's the guy's name? Rudy or whatever, the guy that shot him, used a traditional bolt action rifle instead of using an AR. You know, politics has agendas, yo. Kevin, what's up? Anyway, let's see here. What was I going with that? Oh, wait. Sorry, looking at the wrong thing. Beep. And I need to copy this. And we're going to go here. This is so I love this stuff because this is all mystery and wonder and all those words that I'm not supposed to say. Does that make sense? Those words I'm not supposed to say. Yes, I know, because you're not supposed to have the conspiracy. That's a bad thing in these parts. Believe. Oh, I just closed the wrong one. Please don't close the one I needed. Okay, there you go. All right, I'm gonna share this. We'll do a little quickie here. Little quickie. Y'all like quickies? There we go. Like you said. All right. And this is what Kirk found. I didn't look. I don't look at Fox News. Okay, I know, but that's gonna be the next thing. I'm like, no, I don't know Fox News. I don't watch any news. Charlie Kirk, ally, reveals absolute miracle that may have saved lives during the filter. Now they're saying that it would save lives. That's weird. Okay. How to make this bigger? How do I make it bigger? T42. I love it. I love it. Where'd you go? I love that. Catnip for conspiracy theory cat. And you know what? She does that when the ceiling cat's right above my head. Oh, that would be so bad. Oh, that'd be so bad. No, we don't want to give catnip what's above my head because then it'll tear my head up. Can I say
Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Wiggle, 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 yeah.
D, thank you so much. And the best part is I took a break and looked down and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I had a Coke. Anyway, no, sorry, we got dog problems. Fine. I think what it boils down to is White Rabbit doesn't pay attention to him when I'm not here. By the way, guys, I have a make sure at midnight if we're still streaming that I don't eat anything because I got a physical in the morning. Let's see here. See, I wanted to discuss. I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of an exit wound. I'm usually not interested in delving into most of this kind of online chatter, and I apologize. That's somewhat graphic in this case. The fact is that there wasn't an exit wound, and it's probably another miracle. I want people to know that I saw it. That's what's so. So this guy who's an ally of Kirk's said that he was told him that the bullet absolutely should have gone through, which is very normal for the high-powered, high-velocity round. Well, you know what? Without knowing what round would the manufacturer of the bullet, because for like, I mean, if it were a Full Metal Jacket, it's not supposed to really go up, down, left, or right. If it's a hollow point, it's supposed to open a mushroom open. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. High powered, high velocity round. It was. I've seen wounds from this caliber many times, and they always just go through everything. This would have taken a moose or two down. The doctor added that Kirk's bone was so healthy and the density was so impressive that he's like the man of steel. It should have just gone through and through, and it should have killed those standing behind him too. Wow. Well, so there you go. He's like the man of steel. That's some hyperbole there, but drink your milk. Hulk Hogan was right. No, Mr. T was right. Drink your milk. Strong bones are a good thing. Or this guy could be like, what was the name of Bruce Willis's character in Unbreakable, the movie Unbreakable? That would have been it. So I have a hard time with that. Lost Souls, how are you doing? You crazy tuber, you. Um, Oh, by the way, hey, Silhouette, what's up? Island, you described it perfectly. Yeah, like I said, I saw it going out the other thing, so I haven't gone back. I don't wanna go back and look at it. So that was I need that. That's a perfect one, Island. Lost Souls, I am on this side of the grass. Um, came in, I was ready. Oh, yeah. K-Dub says, "I'll calm down." What's happening? You got that blowtorch out? Um, good to see you, Silhouette. But anyway, I just Lost Souls. I sat down and the Groker. She, by the way, she limited me today. We weren't on talking terms for a while. Evidently, I talked too much to it. I'm like, I'm sorry, but when I want to find out what the foot pounds of torque of a 1967 Stingray were and the difference in 0 to 60 and the quarter mile between a hardtop and a convertible, I feel like I need those answers. And then I asked, did Chuck Yeager wear underpants? Of course he didn't, because he's Chuck Yeager. He didn't have time for no underwear. Anyway, um, David Nelson, what's up? Did I answer your question, Lost Souls? I didn't, did I? By the way, Grok has a conspiracy tab, so you can get her to answer. I say her all the time because I don't want the dude talking to me. All right, because that'd be kind of weird. You know, it's like talking to a guy. I'm like, because the guys, we just gotta sit there and go, yep, yep. But when you're chatty, you talk to like, your girlfriend or something, then you get married and your wife becomes one of the guys. You just go, yep. Oh God, help me. Lost and Confused is the name of your new channel. That's awesome. I love that. That's a good name. That's a good name. All right, hang on, wait. There's another thing. I had something else here. So the Charlie Kirk thing, that's what thank you everybody who helped out. That's what they're saying, certain stuff. I think that the Man of Steel stuff is a little hyperbolic because a 30-06 is a 30-06 unless there's a different ballistic coefficient. See, oh, KW, you're putting your pants back on. Yeah, so you gotta go home sometime. Uh, Angie, last time I saw you, you went, I'm out of here. Was that Saturday, Sunday, or whenever you and MG were playing strip poker? Okay, guys. Now I remember what got me into all this stuff. So, like, I turned on YouTube, Charlie Kirk videos were dropping. I was like, oh my gosh. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate all the people that have unsubscribed and all the people that have sent me messages telling me bad things because I said that what happened to Charlie Kirk was horrendous. Because I don't want to be around those people. That I haven't changed anything. It's how if you, I'm just me. Okay. But it was horrendous what happened. It was shocking. And to see people try to turn it around, to see people protest in front of his memorial saying that they hope his children die. Do you guys see that? So I reposted it on my Twitter. To see, that's right, Silhouette, someone lost their life. Yeah, and just take politics out of it. Unite. Are you so political that if you only are concerned about human life until you find out that they're a certain political party? Oh, wait a second. I don't think Charlie Kirk ever did political parties, did he? Didn't he just he sounded a lot like me. Like we don't have to disagree. I mean, we can disagree, but we can still be friends. Let's just be friends. Let's talk. Let's talk and be friends. That's all I've ever asked on here. And yeah, so keep going down the drain, but that's okay. That's okay. As the White Rabbit has reminded me time and time again, I don't want to be around ghouls. So if you're a ghoul and you rejoice in what happened, or you're so ghoulish that you're blinded by your ideology, that which by the way changes quite a lot, okay? Um you don't need to be around us because we're good people around here. Okay. So just leave. Okay. I don't care. If it makes you feel better to tell me you're leaving, if you do want a response, because if you want a response, you're not gonna get expert. You're gonna get the guy wasn't when I was in politics. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start telling people when they say if someone about what do I talk about on YouTube, I'm gonna say I give insightful political and legal opinions with a lot of humor. Because I don't wanna be around ghoulish people. It's just it's all Megan Bryan, how you doing? Yeah, Liz, that's funny. That's funny. Wait, Maybe's here? I didn't see Maybe. Ah, yes! Can I leave that up? I'm gonna leave that up. Actually, here, I used to be able to yeah, I'm gonna star that, so that way, if I take it down, I can find it. But the chances are maybe is that I'll forget. Anyway. Hey, it's Halloween. The ghouls are out, alright? Yeah, even if you hated Charlie Kirk, you could be upset for all the college students that were put in harm's way and traumatized. Yeah, it was a school shooting. Now we worry about all the other school shootings, right? I mean, we're supposed to suspend our constitutional rights if there's a school shooting. Oh, wait a second though. Here we have to protect our First Amendment rights. Oh, wait, what's happening? What's happening? Well, your arguments are you need some Drano in your arguments and get them figured out. Um, Yeah, yeah. Are you on X, Megan? Yes, sir. I will not play it because I have a feeling that it's probably a bad thing over here. But if you go to my thingy here and we go, okay, up to boop, boop, boop. Sorry, I was making the CSI noises. Beep, beep, beep. Zoom, enhance. Oh, I'm such a weirdo. Um, Here we go. Nope, don't remove. Change your picture, dummy. There you go. So this is my ex right here, and I put up indefensible. Incapable of being maintained as right or valid, incapable of being justified or excused. What I don't know why it gives that twice, but anyway, at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, screaming at pregnant women. Here you go. Hope your baby dies. And you can watch the video if you want to. Could you imagine saying that to a pregnant woman? Could you imagine hearing somebody say that to a pregnant woman? You know, when I see, I love seeing you see like the it's almost like an impromptu like baby shower. You'll see like, the pregnant girl and you'll see her with her friends and like they're like having lunch together or something. Can you imagine somebody once said that to him and you were sitting at the table next to him and just listening? I mean, tell me it's not ghouls. It's just flat out ghouls. Yeah, there you go. What's TT? Lost Souls. Let's see here. Hey, Squad, what's up? Oh, TikTok, TikTok. Sorry. Only thing I go to TikTok to do is upload Blue Dog stuff. There's TT. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. I watch Charlie Kirk all the time. He was intelligent, spoken, hard topics, and no one wants to talk about, but everyone is thinking. But he brought the message out. So many people that feel like him will sit there. We don't say anything because we were taught manners. We don't say anything because we don't want trouble. We don't want to be involved. We don't want to do things that are natural. Your natural feeling is to act like an animal, like these animals act like. And we're better than that. However, founders of the Constitution put it right there. It's all about your speech. Freedom of speech goes two ways, and freedom of speech doesn't mean what people think it means. What about the Dixie Chicks? Weren't they all about freedom of speech or something like that? Traveling fools! My bud, how you doing? Go Canes, man! How are you? Oh, hey, there's a chick here traveling. That's a big Gator fan. I know, right? I'm trying to get this into a better place. But anyway, y'all, Traveling Fools he's my dude. I love this guy. And we never hook up anymore. Oh, wait, hold on. That sounded bad. I don't mean hook up. Not like in the, yeah, no. Dude, we've got to get together again, man. This guy, this is okay. I've told you guys about history. I love it. I told you about, you guys know I love a conversation. Traveling Fool's family is originally from South Florida, Miami area and stuff, and they're like old time, like like a original. They're original. I almost said originalist. Is that right? No, they, they lived there long enough that was your great grandfather, your grandfather was the Miami the now famous Miami International Airport. Just used to be someone go work the radio so people can land. It's crazy hearing that stuff. I love it. Everything about Traveling Fools is about having fun, living life, and just everybody's sexy, man. That's Traveling Fools right there. Everybody's sexy. Sorry, I'm so far behind now. Squad Bob, thank you. Did you get it though? Did you get the gifted membership? No, I disagree with Gen that. Gen X, those people are always like. Yeah, the Florida thing, maybe. All right, I'm so far away. Gutters! 21 months. Holy cow. I wish my life were normal, Gutters. I'd say, hey, what are you doing Thursday? We're going to have ladies' night. But my life isn't normal. Sorry, I got stuck in my own thought. Gutters, I absolutely love you. Oh, wait, 21 months. I don't think that's been your birthday, though. Has it? Has it been your birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Gutters Pub. I've woken up in a gutter, but not yours. Is that right? Hey, Squad Bob, give it another membership. Did you get it? What did I call you? I never called you by your name. Hey, Lee, what's going on? Sweet car. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wait, where were we? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that about this thing. Don't y'all love my lingo? I don't understand it personally, but you know what? It is what it is. I hope this one is local. That's not all I see. It's not what I want to see. It's not what I would not what I not want to see. That's the wrong one. Okay, so Hunter Nadu. You guys remember in last night's stream, I said, oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. Remember last night's stream, I said, hey, y'all, there's getting reports that there's a huge pew pew at a New Hampshire country club. It's like there's nobody on the ground. We don't have any real updates or anything. What? I'm not doing that. Wait, why? Why do I have to do that to continue? What's happening over here? I don't have that over here, do I? No, I don't. That's so weird. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong ones. Why? Yeah. 1 year's $39. No, thank you. All right, so this is the link I got, and this is all I really wanted to say. So Hunter Nadu was the guy's name. He goes in, doesn't know anybody. They're having they're at a country club, having a wedding. Okay. Now, why is this big news? Well, the dude, he decides to take his pew pew, and for some reason, wrong one. He for some reason, nobody knows besides the fact that he is, well, maybe this has a lot to explain about it. Let's share this tab instead and go over here and click. Where'd it go? Where's my clicker? There it is. The gunman shouting "Free Palestine" kills wedding guest. 1 dead and 2 wounded after suspect opens fire at New Hampshire country club. He yells out "Free Palestine." Well, it does. They're not really giving us a good reason to do anything for them, are they? Why are people attacking Americans? It's Palestinian movement. It's Hamas. These are terrorists, man. What is happening? They did it in the middle of Washington, D.C. a few weeks ago. We covered it. There's another one recently. They did this. I can't remember the other one. But anyway, well, you're not crashing wedding receptions anymore? Well, as long as you don't. Whatever happened to the good old days when an 80-something-year-old man would go to a farmer's market? Those were the good old days. Hang on a second. We're going to have a little. We got to hit some loops. Everybody's going to have a good time. Look at this. Where's. I took your comment off. I was on the wrong page. I did that again. Thank you, Harley. So she says she loves Harley Quinn videos. The Groker, right? The Groot, whatever it is. I hate that name. Grok. Grok. That's not how you say Grok. Grook. I know Groot. I am Groot. I typed in. Well, let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, I might be able to. I actually may be able to do this. If I can find the right one. Guys, this is funny. This is really funny. I know we're going to go from the Palestinian craziness to this. By the way, I say Palestinian craziness real quick. My political science background before politics, like the campaigning was the fun part, right? That's what I got into. But I studied was international relations, politics, and economies, and that's my political science degree. I concentrated in that, and so when you see stuff like Free Palestine, all I think about is Yasser Arafat, and I think about what awful. The reason why we've never the official policy of everyone. This is a UN thing. This is a NATO thing, and it's always been the United States. The reason why you do not want a Palestinian state is because statehood has certain rights that regional stuff like what they have now they cannot achieve. Rights of statehood include the right to protect your borders. The right to protect your borders means military. The reason why you don't want Palestinian statehood is because then they'll be militarized. And when you all of a sudden, the lone gunman at a New Hampshire wedding becomes a JDAM during rush hour, or well, JDAMs are really good for taking down buildings. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? That's why it's not. They haven't proven themselves to be citizens of the world. It's not my words. It's our policies. Anyway, so let's go look at this video that Harley Quinn was talking about. Here, let's see if I can pull this up. I got this. And then we'll go over here. I go. See which one it is. I got to make sure I have the right one this time. I can't show you that one. I showed that one. Oh my gosh. I was like, what's that hanging out? Wait, that's too far. Not far enough. Am I going the wrong way? I was going the wrong way. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's a funny one. All right, there we go. Let me pull this up as a video. Oh, please, come on. Tell me I got room for this. Just in case, I'm going to delete something. And we open, and we go add file. Oh, no, not movies. Don't want to see those movies. Did I go past it? I did. And open, says me. All right, guys, this is that. But I'll tell you what, Elon's having a great time. Yeah, Elon's having a great time. All right, here we go. Check this out. This is what Harley's talking about.
I can't wait to see what the expert has for us.
Oh, the AI. I was like, I want Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, whatever her name is, the blonde chick from Australia, as Harley Quinn wearing a t-shirt that says the expert. And then I said, let's make it. Yes. So I'll be updating my store at some point because there's some really good ideas on t-shirts. I was like, oh, I need to do this. Anyway, where did the chat go? It's over here. Sorry, chat. Monty G, how you doing? Let's see here. Hey, Fed, what's going on, bud? Hey, Ray, Audrey. Was it Audrey? Avery? Which one is it that is the fake one? It's Avery, because you're using that. It was Audrey, Avery. That's right. It's Audrey's your real name. Isn't that cool? All right, guys. There is one more thing, and please, I have a click to that. Oh, did I put that up here? I think I put it up here. Yes, yay. So I don't know how to begin this because I think it's amazing. I think it's weird. I think there's just so much stuff. Anyway, I saw that this was live today, and I got back, and I was like, "What? That's what they talked about?" And I'm going to go to my normal site. Yeah, there we go. So Donald Trump and is it Robert Kennedy? It's not John F. Kennedy, that's for sure. All right, so it's Robert Kennedy. Urge pregnant women to avoid Tylenol over unproven autism link. Great. So, whoops, I clicked the wrong link, obviously, because whenever they say an unproven thing, they're trying to undermine the president's authority. Yeah, and they did that from 2016 to 2020. I've never saw anything like it before in my life. Media has never said, oh, but this hasn't been proven before they ever go into anything. Well, you don't have to. I mean, fine, go ahead. Wait a second. Why would they want to not just say, yeah, okay, I'll try that? Let's see here. You shouldn't drink when you're pregnant. You got to have enough folic acid. You shouldn't do drugs when you're pregnant, right? There's all these things you don't think about. Maybe they matter. Anyway, I think it's probably a good idea. Don't take Tylenol. It's just an idea. Yoli, what's happening, babe? There you go. Angie is pregnant and taking Advil. Congratulations to Connor, wherever you are. Doctors in the U.S. will soon be advised not to prescribe the pain reliever Tylenol to pregnant women, citing a disputed link between drug and autism. All right, let's see. Trump made the announcement on Monday, and they'll also alongside Health Secretary Robert Kennedy. Okay. A statement to BBC, it said we believe independent sound science. Hang on a second. President claimed that taking paracetamol and the main ingredient in Tylenol is known in the U.S. as amphetamine is no good, and that pregnant women should only take it in case of extreme fever. So yeah, children are supposed to take Tylenol with fever, right? They get what isn't it called like Ryan syndrome or something? Tylenol's got a long list of, they never found the person. Did you guys know that there's a thing that Tylenol at one point was laced with a self-outing drug? It was not self-outing. They said that someone was tampering with the medicine and that people were dying from it. It was cyanide or something like that, right? Yeah, I just found out the other day, whether it's true or not, I don't know, because I saw it on YouTube, that it wasn't, they never caught anybody, never found anybody from poisoning Tylenol. Wait, what's happening? Yes, Tylenol is the only pain reliever my doctor says is safe to take while pregnant. It's weird. Like, here's what I always notice is all these things that usually go in trends, right? Like, you should eat a high protein diet. You shouldn't eat a high protein diet. You should, what was the food pyramid? You guys remember that? Like, did you pay attention in school that day? I did because I was a home ec person. But anyway, the girls that they said were going to be in there weren't there, but still, you're supposed to take like 60% of all your calories should come from grains and pastas and stuff like that. I was like, I don't think that's true anymore. I don't even know if there is a food pyramid anymore. It's probably like, I think it's funny they had a pyramid. And then you had Ethiopia's and all this stuff. They're hungry. Wait, is Ethiopia a pyramids? Anyway, Max, what's up? You have a holiday? Are you guys part of the pagans? Could you explain Stonehenge to me? Didn't realize it till this morning. Was planning to get a haircut. Going off to meet a friend and take a walk. Stay safe. Max, brother, man, stay safe yourself. It's funny between last night and today, I was like, reach out to Max. Because I was like, let's get together this week while you're on vacation. And then my days and nights are weird right now. They end up being real late nights. So anyway, brother, stay safe with that shaggy hair of your hair. Did you hear that? Did you hear the Tennessee come out in me? I was trying to make fun of you not having a haircut. Don't pay attention to me, Max. I'm a weirdo. They pushed Tylenol when pregnant, cold meds and pain meds, all of it. Also, they have Tylenol infants. I can say if it stops other families living my life, then what does it hurt? Oh, wow, that's a great statement. That's a good point. That's a good point. So why would you sit here and try to say, well, this is unproven or whatnot? Because if it stops, if it can slow down the rate of autism, because it's been going exponentially. I mean, everybody, it's like 1 in 4 now. I don't know. I'm making the numbers up. It is drastic. Something's happening. It does make sense to look at our diets first and things that we intake. And those of you that don't know, Kelly has an autistic child. And so when she says if it stops other families from having to live the life that she has, then what does it hurt? And that is the most sane response I've seen to anything in a long time. Studies are also linking Tylenol, ADHD, and liver toxicity. Yeah, you're always everybody knew that Tylenol ruined your liver. Is that new now again? Is it new again that the Tylenol hurts your liver? Because that's always been the thing. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine that he couldn't sleep without NyQuil, right? And so anyway, you're not supposed to take NyQuil when you're drinking because that's Tylenol in it. Well, he would do shot big old thing of NyQuil every night, and he drank every night. And then the doctor said, "Man, why are you drinking a lot or something? Because your liver numbers are way through the roof." He's like, "No, not more than normal." He says, "But yeah, I've been taking NyQuil to sleep." And the doctor says, "Stop taking NyQuil with alcohol, dummy." And that's like half the stories I remember from college. Um, so anyway. Oh my gosh. Surveys say that drinking alcohol can cause you to become a really good stripper shots player. 'Cause you know what? The my problem is, Angie, was like this whole like strip poker and all that stuff is it was like I thought you were the first one naked one. I don't understand why like I didn't understand how I lost by being naked. Anyway, let's see what happened. Oh, that's funny. Not funny, haha. But anyway, so you took Tylenol after your surgery, and your liver numbers were off, but they went normal. I thought, well, so it's the fact that it does your liver says, I don't like this that much. It's a weird thing. It's a weird world. That says Tylenol is fine. Just stick to 500 milligrams a pop. Um, my doctor said 350. I now I take 500 because I can't. That's what the easiest to find are. But I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Um, Lost Souls says Kelly, I was on with autism. I know it's hard. Keep your head up. You got this. Well, it sounds like you two have a really good stream right there. Um, Kelly, I know you love your son, but what you said is very appropriate. Also, I'd never thought anything bad about you or what you said. Wait, so that's it, right? Is there anything else I have it on here? All right, goodbye. No, can't I go anywhere? Um, let's see here. What was this one? I'll stop here. You got there's a super typhoon coming. I saw some of that earlier and I was like, I'm not sitting here all day long watching the tide go by, like I'm Otis Redding. No, I'm not doing this. And then Jimmy Kimmel's latest job. Oh, wow. Jimmy Kimmel. He was never funny. I didn't like him. No, K Dubs, I know you want to get out of here, but I'm not going anywhere. And you are more than welcome to leave because I know you like to break my heart. Why you want to break my heart? I've got to get Wayne's World on Blu-ray. Have you guys ever seen Wayne's World? Oh man, if you ever see it, it's an awesome movie. So Jimmy Kimmel's here. Late Night King's feuding again. What? Oh, who's he feuding with? I don't know. And then has there been a celebrity meltdown lately? Oh, Jason Bateman. That's so sad. Really like that guy. He had a meltdown a little bit. And then you have Jamie Lee Curtis. She had one of the best things to say about when the whole about the whole like Kirk tragedy. I did not read the letter T in stuck. I didn't see that. Um, there you go. There you go, Kelly. You're on a mission. Uh, that's how it works. Oh, he started on the whole like, oh, what about free speech? And it's like, dude, how about when you're just really bad at what you're doing? Oh, Jimmy Kimmel, though, here he is. We're going to completely take that, remind me of something. We're going to go sideways with it. So, our friend Mo in the deep end, it's so weird how all this works out. So, Broken Baker last night, we were talking, and he's like, they're very uh sexist in wherever he's from, Sweden. And he says, I do not like women comedy. But I like Mo. And I was like, well, yeah, she's really funny. So Angie, Mo Muppet. How did I read that as? Mo Muppet, no Moppet. That's what I read. Brain's going away. So anyway, then today, I sent Mo something, and anyway, she replies and starts saying, we got into a conversation, okay? A back and forth, not verbal, but typing wise. Personal messages, is that what they call it now? I say they because who makes up these things? Anyway, we were messaging, and I found out that she's always wanted to do stand-up comedy. Not that she just like, it's just a dream of mine. Like I would like to say I've done like go to a comedy club and do the stand-up thing. And I was like, wow, I had no idea. And I was like, I remember this was 100 years ago, we'll say. And I was told, wow, well, you're funny. You should do stand-up comedy. I was like, no, I'm not funny. I'm just making observations. But, well, I am funny, but looks aren't everything. And so anyway, that was Island, what is a woman? Oh, Judge Maddie, the answer is supposed to be when talking to women, of course, because that's my style. Is that I would say, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stop that. Never mind. Anyway, Mo wants to do stand-up comedy, and I was like, let's do it. Because I love people realizing their dreams. I said, "All right, let's just get together." I was like, look, I'll get the Valhallas, I'll get the Storms, I'll sit over here. You will do a StreamYard, private StreamYard. It won't be recorded, it won't be live, and you can just do your thing, and we'll be your audience, and we can just, we won't be able to. We'll turn the lights down, stuff. It'll be just like being in a club. And she was like, "Cool." I was like, "That's the most exciting news I've had." I'm telling you guys that so you can make sure this happens. You got to keep me on it and Mo on it. But it'd be so cool. Christine Fortunato, how you doing? What is happening? Oh, what's this? Team Kiss Kiss? It stopped raining. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I just remembered. And I have where'd it go? No, it wasn't gutters. Maybe not. There you go. I forgot I was gonna bring that back up. I don't think I've got it. Have I covered all those things? I think I have for the most part. Oh no, I have 6 minutes to eat something. I don't know if I'm gonna get that done. Oh, I'm not. Can I? Wait, I'm not supposed to drink it. Yeah, I can drink something. I can drink something. Um, Disney can't take any more hits via Disney Plus. They have to please the masses, support their buying ESPN. Well, so I always thought it was when they're saying that Disney Plus thing, they're trying to make a thing that it was like, oh, everybody supports Jimmy Kimmel. I'm like, nobody supports him because nobody watched him. All right, that's just the fact of it. And what he said, he was so obtuse. It was like, why would you? Why you're trying to say this guy was a Trump guy, and that's why he? How do you make all these connections? I was like, what we do know is that we do know that people like to say that people are why am I stuck? Oh, what did I run over? That people are psychotic, right? If you kill somebody else, you are psychotic in my mind, man. It's just there's some weird stuff there. I understand self-defense. I understand soldiers. I understand all that. But if you're just like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb to the roof of my school because I don't like a guy who just says, okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk it out. And if at the end of the day, he says, God bless you, go about your life. I hate that. Oh, seething. Oh, it makes me so angry. How dare he be nice? I'm going to silence his speech. I don't believe in his free speech. I don't believe in it so much that I believe that he should be bulleted. It's messed up, Jimmy Kimmel. It's messed up. And you know what? Watching a political ideology, right? We can say that instead of a party, but it's really a party. Try to change the message, trying to turn it into project it so it looks like it's from the other side. It's comical. It's comical, and this happens all the time. Um, it's just a sickness. It's one thing after another. Who says to a pregnant woman well, first of all, who protests somebody's memorial and then says to pregnant women, I hope your baby dies? 1861, people said, look, I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. Let's just break up. Instead of having some bad domestic relations, let's just break up. And then one side's like, you cannot break up with me. I will not accept it. So a lot of people perished over that. It's horrible. In the 40s, you also had, I am only here to unify everybody that deserves to be unified. And then get rid of some pesky people that have been bothering me and bothering people. And then it all got out of control. Or maybe it was all part of the control. Anyway, you look at it, it's freedom that people are trying to suffocate. It's happened since the beginning of time. When you stop talking is when violence happens. They're right back out there doing it. Good for them. Good for them. I woke up in time to catch the live. Diane, weren't you here earlier? I said hello to you. I don't know what's happening. Shelly, how are you doing? Anyway. Wait, 80s. Are you being serious? Me and my girlfriend broke up last night. Why? I was watching the memorial. She believed in the lies that Charlie Kirk hated black people. So on when we debated, I told her to watch some debates, and she was not listening. You know, I mean, I hate that, man. I hate that. Um, Don't ever let anybody who uses a name, your racisms or your sexisms or your genderisms, all that stuff, an ism, they're awful people. Yeah, whoever wants to be around those people? There used to be a time not very long ago, like in this century, it used to be that if somebody calls you racist, that was a despicable person. And it was as bad to call somebody a racist as it was to be a racist. I mean, it was just horrible. Now it's a party word. And people only feel like, oh, heck, look at all the police videos. It's all like scripted now. Everybody's George Floyd. There's a winner. Sorry, I dropped something else. I can't fidget with things. I drop them. I drop them. Hang on one second. Ah, hang on. I'm glad you guys have been here long enough to understand that my life is so screwed up that I'm always having to go put out a fire somewhere. Maybe I need to get some more fire extinguishers. That'd be helpful, probably, right? Roseman Ranch, are you here? Oh my gosh. Roseman, how you doing? I never get to talk to you, by the way. What the flock you say? How you doing? Hey, Silver Fox, what's happening? What was not a dog? Paul Fitzhenry, how you doing? Um, it's a weird world, y'all. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. And you gotta protect yourself. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Moment of clarity here. So Broken Baker and I were talking last night. Guys, this is a weird one for me to try to figure out. So, I said last night, I was like, yeah, if you really want to refresh your algorithm, you gotta watch like 10 minutes. That's what Grok said. You gotta watch like 10 minutes of messed up videos, really weird topics, and then clean your cookies and sign back in and, see what happens. And you'll have a fresh, if you just clean your cookies, you'll end up just doing like, the top search things, whatever, for the day. And then they'll go back into thing, and that's what you want. So anyway, just what it does is it gives you a chance to expand your ideas on all that stuff. I should be telling you guys that, but I got a feeling that if you go find the weird stuff, you're gonna find me there with you. Anyway, so Baker and I were talking about we oh, actually, you know what? I've been meaning to put this up for a while. Let me show you guys because I have a thank you. I need to say this is for everybody. I've been meaning to put this. I got it a week or so ago, and I've forgotten to share this with y'all and tell you how much. By the way, when I came back, is my music is my. Oh, cool. How's my voice sound? Because I'm using a different filter thingy. But anyway, let's see here. We're gonna do this. Add file and go to photos. Like so, I got this the other day. And I was like, I don't even know what this means. This is a thing that I linked my account to. It kind of keeps up with numbers and helps you like you're supposed to help you do um, everything from thumbnails to descriptions. But anyway, vidIQ is what it is. They emailed me this the other day and said that you have hit 1 million views. 1 million people, or 1 million times I've been watched. And I was like, okay, I, I never thought about it. How many times have I been watched? 1 million times. I want to thank you all for that. I want to thank each and every one of you. Oh, hey, Shanny Graham, how you doing? It was raining here too. So yeah, 1 million views, right? I mean, look at that. That's a big number when you see it. So I was talking to Baker about it, and he started searching, and I said, I asked Groke what it means and all this stuff, and he found out. Let me get these. Hold on, I had these numbers. What did I do? Did I delete? Please. So this was what Baker found. It was how many people are monetized on YouTube. Monetized. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. That's what it was for me to get monetized. So it came down to, let's see here, hang on. Maybe this isn't the right one. God, look how bright it is. You see that on my face? It came down to, is that the right one? Maybe not. So there are, well, the thing is 113 million active YouTube channels. I figured there's more than that. And hang on, wait a second. Angie, this is so appropriate. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So thank you, Angie. Like the fireworks. And it's because of people like you and everything else. Yeah, I have 1 million views, and it's amazing thing. And I'm sure, I just thought like that was a small. Like, I was like, well, I bet like someone like I bet Baker has 2 million. And anyway, this what got us talking last night, and we started looking. He's like, how do you find out how many views you have? I was like, I don't know. I got an email. So we found this article. A significant majority, 88% of YouTubers have less than 1,000 subscribers. 2.5%. And okay, the mid grade is from 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers, and that is only 2.5%. And the top 0.1% of YouTubers are with over 1 million subscribers. So anyway, the whole thing with this that got me was we started figuring it out, and I ended up telling Baker because there were two. There's another one that's like it involves money and but the size and stuff. And then we started trying to figure these digits in our head, and I was like, none of this makes any sense because for us, we're just goofballs that come on here and talk to you guys. We talk to you because we would be very alone. Um, so if you do the 500 subs and that's 1,000, then you only get the super chat, stickers, and membership. but not the ads. Oh well, let me tell you what. The only thing with those ads, making bank on those things. I think last month, I love the shorts ads. It's like, oh man, this is a good short. It got like 1,900 people watched it, and then you look at it, it's like 0.9 cents. I'm like, yes. I keep telling Blue Dog she's almost earned one Kong. Anyway, when you add all these things up and you start looking, because here's what the number that Baker started, and I was like, man, is that true? Is this how we are? And I just settled on. I was like, well, you know what? We'll raise hell and praise Dale. We're in the top 3% of all YouTubers. That's the number that just floored me. Top 3%. I never my life. So, because I feel like I'm such a small channel. I'm such a, I'm like this. I'm like a suburb of a small city or something, whatever. Top 3%. What? That's crazy talk. That's unbelievable. Man, I was like, you know what? I can't wait to tell it to the chat because I don't feel like 97% of YouTube is below us. And it just goes back to my thing. I never want to lose you guys. I never want to, no matter where this channel goes. If I could ever get to grow again, right? I know it's because of life. But I was like, I don't want to change. I look forward for the next person that comes in and finds us and just loves it here, loves our funniness and all that stuff. And whatever their name is, I look forward to messing it up. Oh my gosh. Well, there's no pressure in the bottom 3%. What's happening? A battle of brandy fed. I love it. What's Dominic going as for Halloween? Harley, like I just we're all on the same island of misfit toys, right? Hillary Clinton said you could say something different, but don't do that here. Uh no, I had no idea. I had no idea. Wow, Avery, thank you so much. That makes it look that's a lot. That's a dirt that looks dirty compared to the all zeros, you know? It's like that's all jumbled up and it just makes me feel like that's a lot of numbers to read. What? That many? It's funny you start I quit looking at numbers and analytics a long, long, long time before I ever got monetized. It is funny when you see them. It's like I'm like, okay, so let's see. I'm here. I got nothing else to do. Why? What did FNL do this week? Who watches it? Let's find this out. And like you look at it, it's like 40% of the people that watch it aren't subscribed. And I'm sitting here going, I watch the chat. And I know all the people in the chat. That means there's a lot of people sitting over there that never say a word. By the way, that's what these little things are for, lurkers. You are more than welcome to hit this. The little floaty thingies that are coming up. The little smiley faces. If you're lurking, just hit those. It adds engagement. I have an about statement section. I need to go check all that out. Yeah, it was surprising how many people quit. There's another article about like, so you want to be a YouTuber, why and all that stuff. And it's like the main thing is commitment. People not being able to commit. And it's weird how I guess there's only two things I've ever committed to. My wife and YouTube. Doing this stuff here. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Were you stalking me? Because that'd be super. What? Let's see here. I should have told this girl right here. She responds about 750,000 of those views. How you doing, Texas? You know, I almost texted you. I can't remember what time it was. Oh, it was like 3 in the morning. That would have been bad. But I might do that tonight. I think you'd find it funny. It's just another one of the things I've got. Never mind. I'm not gonna derail myself. How you doing, Texas? Um, no, I can't see him, but you can have. I mean, you look, you see how many people watch a stream and how many people have commented. It just there you go. Oh, well, I hope you didn't book because we don't have a we don't have a place. We don't have a place yet. I'm thinking about doing it the week before Memorial Day, the way it was the first year, the weekend before. It's too hot in June. Robert James is giving away a free patronage. You see my message, dude? I put your short. I tweeted it out, dude. I loved it. I love it. The contrary to what everybody else says, and they say, oh, whatever it takes gives engagement. Do a thumbs up, do a thumbs down. No, really, thumbs up helps. It really does. Because what it does is just it says that I like this kind. Even if you see it and you're like, I don't want to watch him. I don't want to watch that goofball. I don't have time for his shenanigans. Just hit that thumbs up and keep on going. That's how you get things like not thrown out of my algorithm. Because my algorithm is so screwed up because I can't stay one topic. I would get bored with one topic. We got to have action. We got to talk about things. We got to talk about the stupidity and the funny and all that good stuff. Actually, you know what? I was thinking about doing, I don't know. We'll do it. These late nights, though, what I like is I like hanging out with y'all and just being goofy. That's what I like. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with me. What? This was held? K-Dubs, you were held for saying Wiggles. I didn't hold you. I didn't hold your Wiggles.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
But there you go. Yeah. Well, you'll stop? No, you won't. Oh, wait. Where did you go? I need to say hi to people I don't know that well. Yeah, always say hi to people. That's what I did Friday night where we went, and I'm so happy I did. Um, these two ladies sat down at our table, and I was just like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" And the next thing you know, once I proclaimed the truth of the flat Earth, boy, have we had a conversation going then. Told you, man, the flat Earth is the best conversation starter there is. Either people are not, they don't have fun, or they have fun. And she was a Glober, but she's like, "Oh my gosh, I've never heard anybody say that." I'm like, "Oh well, you I have a friend of mine. He thinks it's not turtle, but maybe. Who am I to say one? Who am I to say yes or no? You're coming too often. That will get you timed out. No, it won't. Comments are good. The more comments, the better, because it's actually. So talking about all those numbers and everything, talking about the awesomeness that you guys have done, that I appreciate. That is this. Uh, Again, for a small channel, you have some of the highest comments and stuff. I love it. You guys are really awesome. If you got Spanish squirrels and flamingos, you better let me know when that happens. I want to see that fed. All right. I'm going to take Ceiling Cat. I'm going to dump him off somewhere. And let's hope I get up in time to go to the doctor. Oh, man, it just sounds horrible. I prefer to talk to people I don't know. I was going to say something shitty. You'd have got it. You'd have laughed, but it'd been a hard joke to tell. But I know you'd have laughed. Where's my chocolate chip cookies? um, oh, I hope you did well. I hope you did well. I like that you go out there and do that. That's the most amazing thing. You know, I did most of my electives I took in high school were theater, and I never tried to do a play. Not an actor. I can improv, evidently. No, I don't improv. I just a goofball. So yeah, cookie sounds good. If you had the right cookie, you know what I'd like to have right now. Never mind. Oh yeah, Doritos might actually be better. I love those Doritos. I love those things. I know you do, Shinny. Laughter is your medicine. Um, I don't know. Well, should there be something else that there's something I'm supposed to know? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, that's not saying much. I forget everything. Um, on you like pieces? Um, Kelly, it's like I read that and I felt like I should respond, but then I thought I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, I agree. I think the question I have is, are you really reclusive, or have you found that just to be easier? And you find out that, hey, you know what? I'll tell you guys what. I love a great conversation, right? I tell you that all the time. I love a great conversation. Most people don't know how to have a great conversation, and that's what I've learned on this journey. Is like Friday Night Live. The reason why it works is because everything's orchestrated. The people that are on there, they don't know that I'm orchestrating them. I know. I've never told that before to anybody. Thank you, Yoling. What do you guys think? Is there any chance that she might not be on? She might be 15 minutes behind. um, but anyway, it's oh, I love lemon bundt cake. That is exactly my favorite cake right there, Roseman. My grandmother used to make that. I love it more than anything. Matter of fact, now talking about it, it's like the smell of it cooking. That's why I love having Roseman on. That's why I love having her. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, I gotta talk to you, Roseman, because I haven't been meaning to since Friday. It's awesome. You're a great person, and I just want to thank you for that. So, anyway, yeah, that's all I got. What was I orchestrating people? Oh, it's the art of the conversation. You want to keep that conversation going in kind of in a direction, but not let anybody feel like they're being directed because conversations should flow. That's it. It's all about the flow of the conversation. Why was I talking about that? I don't know. Hey, a million of you watched, or not a million. Yeah, I guess so. A million of you watched my stupid for a long time, and I don't know why. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, let's have a party anyway from it. I love you guys. I'll leave you alone now. I wish I knew the words to You Never Call Me By My Name. Darling.
I woke up to go get me a cold pop.
Love y'all.
I woke up to go get me a cold pop. And then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus.